trying to get that mustard stain. You always make it worse, you know. You always make it worse. Let that shit be. But yeah, I'm a clumsy nigga, bro. I appreciate we rolling? I appreciate everybody in the room right now, you know, for making this shit happen tonight. Cause it was real short notice, you know. But we did have to show on fucking Facebook Live, but that's what's up, man. I'm glad to be here. This is I wanted to say, like, this is more of a men's health podcast than anything, you know. Like, this is like where I feel like I want my little brother, cause I got one, you know. Like, we always have that proverbial person in our mind that's like, oh, you know, I'm doing it for this person or that, and it's outside of your family. I'm doing it for the young boys that's watching me in the hood. Nah, like, you have real people in your life that look up to you, you know. So I just kind of wanted to put that statement out there, like, this is really for my little brother, you know. Like, this is a men's health, wellness, you know, event spot where we, you know, come chop it up and get all our shit out in the open, you know, because we're not allowed to do that. You know that for a fact, bro. You've been doing this for me for years, so I just want to open the platform for other people to be able to do the same.
All right, that's episode 5. Damn, yo, episode 5. All right, so
all you have to do is not quit. All you have to do is not quit. We're gonna be here another month from now at 8, 9, 10, close, you know, and keep going and keep going and keep going. And I'm glad we like to get our kinks out on camera, you know, like,
for sure.
The nervousness, like, damn, yo, episode 1, 2, damn, you know, like, but, you know, I like I said in 1, if y'all remember, if y'all get through it, it's all about the progression. It's like documenting the growth, you know, and I'm growing, bro. Like, I feel like life has changed so much since episode 1. You know, if y'all looking at me like, yo, my hair's getting longer, you know, if that, I think it's getting longer, you know. On every one of my birthdays, bro, when I turned 5, I was looking in the mirror like, yeah, inch taller now, you know, like 11:59 on my birthday. Like, I went in the bathroom like, yeah, you know, I'm up there now, you know. So I'm in the mirror now, like, damn, my hair growing after watching these couple episodes. And I'm like, you know what? Not only are we documenting our growth, we're watching it, and we can look back. If we the only viewers, bro, that's what's up. You know, if we wasting our money and time and this man's time, I know he thinks so, shit. But if we doing that, bro, and it's just for us to look back to, or just for us to hand down to our children, I know I got my son, and I know, you know, eventually you'll have yours. If this is all that it's for, bro, that should be enough for you. You know? Mm-hmm. And this is not just for you, it's for any man listening, my little brother, whoever. Like, if it's just for your daughter, because he got a daughter, if it's just for her to see, like, yo, this is how my father's frame of mind was, this is how he thought as a man. Like, I know mommy gonna tell me this and that, but my dad, I love my dad, you know? And, you know, people like Donald Trump, if you ask his son, how do you feel about your father? He gonna say, I love him. All his children, older ones, younger ones, don't matter. And they're gonna say that not only because of what they've seen him do for their family, but if they die and their children didn't necessarily see it, they'll read about it in the papers. Like, yo, our father did all this for the Trump name, and I'm just here, you know, going to school. Like, I really didn't have no plans to be the president of the United States, but god damn did my grandfather set the fucking track. You know? So it's like, for people to be like, I do it for my family, and it's just your immediate children, you know, or just your immediate family, or if your family tells you not to do something and you don't do it, because it's like, oh, well, shit, I'm doing everything for my family anyway, so, you know, if they don't think I should do this kind of thing, then it might not be success. Nah. Go against all odds for your family. It's like, I understand Donald Trump so much now as a man, now that I'm a businessman. And I understand Malfoy. The Malfoy family, Draco Malfoy. You remember him from Harry Potter? I understand him so much, and I respect his father, son.
You gotta break that one down.
I respect his father because if it wasn't for anything, I don't give a fuck that I'm evil. I don't give a fuck that what I'm doing is bad. I don't care that I could teach magic a different way and not use dark arts. This is what my father did. This is what his father did. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what my son's gonna do. You know? So it's like, I respect Malfoy. I respect Lieutenant Dan, bro.
Oh yeah.
I respect Lieutenant Dan. Why didn't you leave me on that field, Forrest? Why did you not leave me to die where my father died, where his father died, where his father died? See, we go through life every day like we just doing some shit. Like, it don't matter, I work at Target, you know. I get my change, I smoke my weed, I drink my drink, I fuck my girl. But it's like, if that's really all there is, bro, I feel bad for you, son. I have a name, you know? I have a name, and I used to look at people who get their family name, like their last name tatted on their chest like McGregor, or, you know, tatted on their back. And I used to look at them like, bro, we know what your name is. You know, what the fuck you doing that for?
Be proud of that shit.
We know what your name is. But it's like, yo, in all instances, y'all gonna know, you know? And it's like, Melania could hate Trump, but she's like, yo, I respect this man's movement, and this is why I'm here. As many times as y'all have seen her swat her fucking hand away, she could have left. You on a world stage. Your man ain't shit.
Yeah.
If she wanted to divorce him tomorrow, you think Donald Trump could have locked her up in the White House? Like cameras aren't on that shit 24/7? Like he's like me and you, and he could keep a shorty in the crib, you know, go through our shit and keep it private? No. Y'all see her swat his hand away, and y'all share that meme every day, but she's still there. You know why? Because I'm the first lady of the fucking United States of America. And I'm an immigrant. I did it before you could get a full black man in here in office. You got a immigrant first lady. That should just fucking explain everything to you. That's why Melania's still with Trump. That's why shit is going exactly the way it's fucking going. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm fucking reeling, bro. What you got for me, son?
Talk
I got a
about
couple
it,
things
man.
for you, man.
I know.
We got new books on the table.
Sure.
We short on fucking time, bro. We got like 10 minutes, but I wanted to talk to you about one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
We got all these books on the table, and I hope people look at these books and like pick up on what we have here on a weekly basis, right? Because this is gonna be a new thing for us. Like, I'm gonna put what I'm reading down here. Hopefully, y'all pick up on it, and you have your mind in the same space. So if you see me on here screaming and black powering it up, it's because of, you know, the Miseducation of the Negro, which is one of my favorite books that I read. But bro, we know people who do the Cash App thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know girls who send dudes their Cash App in order not to be bothered with his attempts at, albeit love, a fling, lust, whatever you want to call it. In order to get that man out your life, you send him your cash tag. And it's been a trend lately. You know people who've done it. I know people who've done it. Mm-hmm. But, you know, given like the Will and the Jada thing and the, you know, who cheated this weekend? Cardi B and Offset?
Yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
And how we just all look at logic, basic math, and be like, yo, nah, but that's cool, and this... Come on, son. So it's like, bro, Donald Trump banned TikTok, and I think he saved a generation. Wow. He banned TikTok, and I feel like he saved the generation because whatever age demographic that won't be on the app now that they won't have access to it won't be so fucked up like us, bro. Because we Facebooked it up. We Instagrammed it up, you know. They didn't give a fuck. They weren't bold enough to stand up to corporate companies to be like, nah, you're not about to push this on our children. But you do it in your neighborhoods, you know. There's no gun stores in your neighborhoods. There's no advertisement for liquor in your neighborhood. There's no Planned Parenthood in your neighborhood, right? But with social media, they didn't have control over that, right? So now look at us. We in our 20s and we fucked up, bro. We find whatever message, whatever ideology we want to fit behind and subscribe to that on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Right? So now everybody who think like me, I follow. So whenever I need to reassure myself in any bullshit, I just go on my phone.
I got to stop you right there. You said the reason why all of they kids is all fucked up and Trump saved them. All I seen that happen, especially with everything that happened with Corona and everything that took place and shit, all I seen was people copying black people.
That's not all you seen,
son,
bro.
Let me tell you how that's all I seen. If you look at anything right now that's popular or a trend, it's what? It's a rap song or some black dances. That's all TikTok is. People that's making bread off TikTok and all of that craziness, they all doing something black. So it's like you got all of these people doing, they dancing to the beat of one drum right
but
now.
bro,
It's mindless, but all they doing is dancing. It's
I
like,
touched on it in the beginning. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, it's at the same time though, like, people, I can't necessarily, like, he didn't really, I don't want to say he saved them because that's, I feel like he took away,
I'm giving him a lot of credit right now.
Yeah, you're giving him a lot of credit, OD, like, but I feel like he took away one toy to see, like, all right, well, you always playing with this Rubik's Cube. Let's see if I take away this, what you gonna play with next? What else is your mind at? Maybe not use Rubik's Cube because that's kind of looked at with more prestige than, you know, a Game Boy, action figure or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, at the same time, he's saying like, if that's what he's thinking about, if that was a strategic move, I look at it more like, all right, I love this app shit so much. Him alone can't get rid of Instagram. If he did, he'd be Emperor Trump. You know what I'm saying? If he can get rid of Instagram,
if he can get rid of Instagram, that means he can get rid of Facebook.
And then in this
blah blah. You know, the whole demographic of
exactly.
companies that bought into each
He's
other.
He's gonna
like
wipe
Monopoly,
away a generation.
Like we've been playing the same games, bro. Like as I said, like everything that you need in life is already here. You just have to figure out how to use it. You know, so Monopoly is what Facebook has been playing, right?
For sure.
Facebook bought Instagram. Instagram bought Snapchat. You get what I'm saying? We've been playing Monopoly for years, but we put that game down for Temple Run and all the other shit. It's like, yo, pay attention to everything that's around you, bro. You get what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Yeah, but I can't, like, maybe if your point was to say something against, or say something against, like, people becoming more, I don't know, like, independent, or if you, I could kind of maybe get down with that, but I haven't really been seeing too much negative. I mean, Corona just really showed me that people will bury themselves into anything that's convenient in order to not face their own reality.
Yeah, but it's like, to me, that means that you're positive. And everything on your feed is, you know, the positivity. But it's like, you got to look at statistics. You got to look at suicide rates skyrocketing in the 2010s. You got to look at relationships today, bro. I mean, like, off of what I was saying on live earlier, like, you got to look at the ideology of what women expect from men and what men expect from women. Like, we all in relationships with each other, right? But we looking at Cardi B and Offset, literally the top 1% for both males and females. So we looking at our girl trying to make her Cardi, and she looking at her man trying to make him Offset. And they break up, and now we both looking at each other stupid. What? Why is that our standard? Why is that our standard? The Shade Room, bro, I followed and unfollowed and followed and unfollowed, because as much useful news information I get from there is so detrimental to the black community. The Shade Room is like fried chicken, bro. The Shade Room is high blood pressure. You can live without it. Get that shit out your life, bro. And it's so hard for me to say this for it being a black platform. You know?
But niggas
like,
is lining up outside the Shade Room with a bowl.
We dying in the hood. Get out. We dying in the hood. Niggas done pulled the camera out. We took the hood and put it on Instagram. Monetized it. Put advertisements behind it. And that's where you buying your fits from. Because your friend got a Fashion Nova discount code. Why you don't use hers? You use the Shade Rooms. You use Cardi B's. You use Ari. What's her girl name?
The baby mother.
Yeah. You use her code, but your friend got a code. Bro, we could make a conglomerate of money between the four of us in this room. Like, yo, we all get affiliate links for every electronic item you need. We get it from Ave. Everything you need from business-wise, you get it from me. Everything hair product-wise, you get it from him. And he only use your discount codes to shop. I only use yours, and we all eat off each other's. We're going to keep going. We all eat off each other. So it's like, we don't do that. We want to give our money to the celebrity who got the discount code, who got all the endorsements, who got everything he need, because, yo, that's my favorite artist, you know, or that's my bitch, you know. I love her so much, even though she don't do nothing. But promote her product so she could get money and feed her family. And you sitting here still trying to figure it out. You know? So it's like, I'm pulling the veil back for niggas, I feel. I'm pulling the veil back. I feel like we could be happy, go lucky. We could say like, yeah, you know, but you know, social media's brought a bunch of families together and did all of this and did all of that. It's like, yo, compared to what? Compared to what? Like, divorce rates before social media was probably already 50-50. What do you think it is now? We only do a census every 10 years, meaning like all these big tests and studies people do on like divorce rates, you know, single mothers, you know, this and that, fatherless homes. We do it every 10 years. It's 2020. What are we about to say about the last 10 years? It's 2020. When we do a census in 2030, what the fuck are you going to say you did with your time? You have one home with children there, another home with children there, another home, you live there with your new child. There's a census, it's 10 billion people. We all fucked up. Because we all with whoever's gonna put up with our shit because our last relationship was fucked, but I got a kid, he got a kid, she got a kid. We all just finding each other after the fact. And it's like, if we just stop the disc now, I know it's gonna ruin the party, we could all get on tempo, you know? We could all get on tempo.
So, I gotta ask you, what the fuck happened between now and our last podcast?
Bro, you know.
Cause you want some shit right now.
I'm trying to, bro, it's like when you become selfless, like you use embarrassment to a sort of extent to where it's like, I'm not going to share my sorrows and my grief. And I'm not going to tell people like, hey, watch out for this. Mm-hmm. Because if I tell them to watch out, they'll know that I went through it. But I don't give a fuck.
That question puts people under pressure though. Why? What you know? You been through it? Oh,
exactly.
Nah. I heard it from my friend.
Yo, bro, if you keep, you know, fucking with that gang, if you keep fucking with them drugs, it's gonna take you here. It's the old head on the block that don't got no friends or family. Why you think he telling you that? You know, your mother tells you like, yo, don't do this or don't do that. Your father, I feel like as a man, you should listen to your father really. Because he's a man and he's going to be what you'll be like later in life. Your mom is only going to project on you what she wants you to look like or what she wanted your father to be like. So it's like, as a man, no matter what your father did to your mother, put yourself in his shoes. Put yourself in his shoes, because they was 20 years old at one point. You know? She was talking to another nigga. You know? I mean, I'm not going to assume that about my mom, because my mom is an angel. You know? My mom is a God-fearing woman.
Of course, go ahead, man.
But for men, I had this issue growing up with why you going to do this to my mother? And then when my son uttered those God-forsaken words to me,
it's perspective.
Conversation stopper. Conversation stopper, bro. So it's like I said, we're gonna put our hand on the shit. We're gonna stop the record right now, and it's it's gonna fuck us up right now. But as soon as everybody's on the same page, smooth sailing from here.
Hell yeah.
But how you feel about all that shit I just said?
Hey man, it's gonna be episodes where it's really just you in your kitchen, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the show, podcast, whatever you want to call it, it's therapy, of course, but these are just regular conversations that we have in our kitchen.
Facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's really just regular. This is just solid talk right here.
And this is why we brought it, to camera. But
you know what I'm saying? All of that, but we got what we say all the time, which I'm gonna drop it now because that's gonna be some merch soon. But what's understood ain't gotta be explained. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like putting that on a shirt is double counterproductive, Because if we didn't have to explain it, I wouldn't put it on a fucking shirt. But I gotta spell the shit out for you niggas. But we gonna hyphenate it so that people understand.
You fucking up our merch right now.
I mean, I'm gonna sell it anyway. We gonna tell these niggas, like, even though I shouldn't have to explain this, I'm gonna put it on a shirt and you still gonna fucking buy it.
It's gonna be just the initials because
you still gonna fucking buy it because nobody listens, bro. I'm a little hot. Don't give me shitting on my clientele. Like, I love y'all.
You cooking.
But yeah, bro, it's gonna sell. We're gonna do our thing because that's gonna be if only it were true. What's understood don't gotta be explained. If only it were true, son. And it's like, you're gonna become whatever it is you want to be in life.
We got 5 minutes, bro.
Along the way, you'll see some parts of yourself that you wish you never met. And so will all the people around you. In that time frame, you're going to see who's really going to stick around and who's not. Because if I show you my monsters and you run away, were you ever really here? Dr. Frankenstein made, whatever the fuck his name is, the doctor, you make this monster, you bring me to life, and then when I'm here, you scared.
When I'm monster.
We all brewing our own situations of fucking misery. And then we complain and then we hit somebody else outside of the situation that don't know. And then we explain to them, I'd be better off if it wasn't for this, or this. Word. That's why you telling me, son. That's why you telling me. We gotta stop lying to ourselves, bro. Holla at me, King. What you got?
I gotta do my my update for what you got going next week. What you looking forward to?
I'm going out of town. By the time this come out, I've been daring back. I'm going to ATL for Drake.
What's up?
We just shooting, same shit. Hopefully we'll get something on camera that's decent to put out. But I've been in my groove lately, so I'm gonna leave tomorrow. I appreciate y'all again for coming through. I know it's fucking late, last minute, but we have to make some shit shake.
Nah, for sure, man. It's been this weekend and these last couple of days have been kind of trippy for both of us, just with adjusting and change and shit. So, I had to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This shit's gotten pretty therapeutic, man.
Let's keep fucking doing it, bro.
Of course. So that's episode 5, man. Episode 5. Let's do it.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Let's sign out, man. I got this.
Oh, yeah, I've been cooking all day.
That's it, man. Episode 5. It's a milestone, but let's keep doing this. Chess moves. That's your boy.
You gotta start dropping your Instagram handle, bro.
Intensity Media _ That's me. Got some good stuff coming through.
Almighty __ish. And that's how I feel about me, bro. I changed my name from Unruly to Almighty. Because it's like, you got to get in that frame of mind. Like, a lot of people been saying we on demon time. Like, nah, bro, I'm holy. I walk on water, bro. Feel me? Like, we not on demon time. Everything I do, I'm doing right. Like, It's a little skeeve. It's a little mischievous shit that goes behind demon time. Like, means everything you're doing is wrong or sinful. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm blessing people even if they don't fucking know it.
We got to do a part 2, nigga. Damn. We got to do a part 2. Now, let's get up out of here.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm going to call this later.
Detroit Police Chief James Craig says the death of George Floyd was murder.
At a press conference this afternoon, the chief shared what he feels needs to be done with the Minneapolis officer who put his knee on Floyd's neck. Larry Spruill talked to Chief Craig and Larry.